Roborock S7 review. If you can afford it, this hybrid robot vacuum and mop is packed with features designed to make cleaning more efficient. With the ability to empty its own dustbin and wash its own mop, the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra is one of the most self-sufficient 2-in-1 robot floor cleaners we've tested. Pros: self-washing and refilling mop. Self-emptying dustbin. AI-powered obstacle avoidance. Carpet sensor and mop lifting feature. Best-in-class mopping performance. Works as a security camera with two-way audio. Can install/remove mop bracket while robot is docked. Cons: expensive. Large base. No hot air mop drying. Smaller water tanks and dust bag than top competitor. Camera doesn't point outward when robot docks. Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra review. Design. I like big docks, and I cannot lie. But the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra dock is gigantic. If the Millennium Falcon needed a loading dock, it could probably use this. The dock is 16.5 inches high, and there are 3 separate removable containers at the top. One for clean water, one for dirty water, and one for the dustbin bag. Adding to the overall size of the dock is the entrance ramp that must be attached to the dock in order for the S7 MaxV to find its way home. While functional, that ramp takes up a lot of space, giving the dock a footprint of 19.4 inches by 16.5 inches. For comparison, the iRobot Roomba J7 Plus dock has a footprint of 15.5 inches by 12.25 inches. The Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra is a good-looking robot, clad in matte black with red accents around the edges. 3 physical buttons for spot cleaning, power, and docking sit up top. Pressing and holding the spot clean button turns on child lock mode, which stops the bot from responding to button presses until it's disabled. The child lock can also be enabled and disabled from the app. Like its sibling, the Roborock S6 MaxV, the S7 MaxV Ultra has 2 cameras placed on the front side of the robot. It uses AI object recognition to identify obstacles that could hinder cleaning, such as shoes or electrical cords. It will also identify the arch nemesis of all robot vacuums, pet waste. While Roborock doesn't offer a cutesy POOP guarantee like iRobot does with the Roomba J7 Plus, it did avoid a pile of fake dog poop on the floor and recognize it as an obstacle, though it thought it was fabric instead of dog poop. On the underside of the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra, you'll find a rubber brush roll and a tri-spoke side brush with rubber bristles. A microfiber mopping pad and plastic plate snap into the lower half of the bot, which enables the mopping features. The water tank that feeds water to the pad resides at the rear of the robot. I like that the massive empty wash-fill dock removes the need to manually fill the water tank on board the S7 MaxV Ultra. It will automatically fill with clean water when needed via the clean water tank on the dock, removing much of the hassle of mopping. The upside of that giant ramp on the dock? I felt comfortable leaving the mop attached to the robot after it completed a cleaning. With other robot mops, I worried that it would damage my floor underneath it. Roborock S7 performance and battery life. In testing, the S7 MaxV Ultra cleaned for up to 126 minutes on its default suction power and scrub intensity settings before running low on battery and returning to its Ultra dock to recharge. More than 2 hours of running time on a charge is a solid battery life result, but the 11 Omni lasted 10 minutes longer in my tests. When set to its lowest suction power and scrub intensity settings, Roborock says the S7 MaxV Ultra's 5,200 mAh battery offers up to 180 minutes of power. The 11 Omni's battery is the same size, but promises up to 260 minutes in an equivalent mode. The robot works quickly and efficiently, first cleaning around the edges of a room, then moving row by row to cover the rest of the space. It vacuums my roughly 1,000 square foot main level in about an hour, consuming about 38% battery life. I can then pop on the mopping pads for a full wet run, with battery life to spare. Because of its reactive AI 2 obstacle recognition system, the S7 MaxV Ultra rarely gets stuck. The robot successfully steered clear of power cords and long curtains, plus managed to wiggle out of tight spaces 100% of the time. It performed better on this front than the S6 MaxV, which got stuck on dog toys in testing. The X1 Omni, which boasts similar AI-powered obstacle avoidance technology, also never got stuck once while vacuuming. While mopping, the S7 MaxV Ultra got stuck in the same spot a few times during one test run, on the V-shaped base of the Echelon EX8S smart stationary bike, an area that also halted the Nito D9. Interestingly, on subsequent mopping runs, the S7 MaxV Ultra automatically steered clear of the EX8S's base without requiring me to manually create a virtual boundary around the area. With its strong suction power, the S7 MaxV has no trouble sucking up dust, hair, and other debris. Moreover, its automatic dustbin emptying feature worked perfectly in testing. After more than a dozen cleaning runs, the robot's bin was almost completely empty. In other words, it successfully transferred the debris to the bag each time. When mopping, Roborock says the bot uses sonic vibration technology that scrubs your floors 3,000 times per minute. In comparison, the X1 Omni's circular mopping pads spin at 180 revolutions per minute. If you wanted to mop with something stronger than water, Roborock says to use only Roborock branded floor cleaner, sold separately, to prevent corrosion or damage. Ecovacs also says to use water with the 11 Omni. Its cleaning solution isn't available in the US. Especially with its large mopping pad and sonic vibration technology, I find that the S7 MaxV Ultra does a good job of cleaning my floors with room temperature tap water. The company cautions against using hot water, as it may cause the tank to deform. The S7 MaxV Ultra's unique mop lifting feature works well. Just keep in mind that it's only meant for low-pile carpets that aren't higher than 4 mm. When it got stuck on the base of the Echelon bike while mopping, it did get my medium pile carpeting slightly damp but didn't leave a stain. It was cleaning only with water. If you prefer, you can disable this feature in the app and prevent the robot from cleaning carpet altogether when it's in mopping mode. While mopping, the robot periodically says, "Wash the mop," before it navigates back to its Ultra dock. It makes a fairly loud gurgling sound as it washes the mop, empties its dirty water, and refills its tank before heading back out to clean. The X1 Omni's automatic mop washing feature works similarly, but is a bit quicker and quieter. The robot always successfully transferred its dirty water into the correct tank. After several mopping runs, the dirty water tank was filled with brown liquid. The same was true for the X1 Omni. To compare their mopping performance, I filled a glass with water from both models, and the glass with the Roborock water was noticeably dirtier. Both robots left my floor streak-free and shiny, but the S7 MaxV Ultra is slightly better at deep cleaning. While it delivers a little less scrubbing oomph, the X1 Omni's mop drying feature is a big plus. After making a mess on my kitchen floor one evening, I ran both the S7 MaxV Ultra and the X1 Omni in mopping mode. Before going to bed, I checked on the robots. Both finished their area cleaning runs and successfully docked, and I heard the X1 Omni's mop dryer running. The following afternoon, more than 12 hours later, I felt their mopping pads and the X1 Omni's was completely dry, while the S7 MaxV Ultra's was surprisingly still a bit damp. Roborock S Ultra Review, Verdict. The Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra does a lot. It vacuums, mops, detects rugs, cleans itself, and even lets you check in on your pets when you're away, but all of that technology comes with a very hefty price tag, $1,299 to be exact. It is the most expensive robot vacuum package I've ever reviewed. That being said, there is a lot to like about the S7 MaxV Ultra, from strong vacuuming performance to a basic mop that cleans itself, and doesn't require laying out mopping pads and water tanks to dry after use. It's convenient to use, and good for keeping floors respectable, between deep mopping sessions. I prefer the temporary obstacle avoidance option used by the iRobot Roomba J7 Plus, a vacuum-only device that's currently $599, but if you're looking for similar performance and want the ultimate 2-in-1 robot vacuum and mop, the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra is an excellent, albeit very expensive, choice.